Hello, folks. Welcome to my channel, Rico's Paradigm. Today, I want to talk about whether Filipinos cheat. I would also like to touch on the topic of the male cousin and what's their role in all of this. We have heard the stories the male cousin hanging around your girl while you are away, and her claiming they are just cousins when in fact it's their partner or husband. I don't believe it happens in mass in the Philippines, but let us get a clearer understanding of the male cousin. It is crucial to acknowledge the nuanced social norms and values that influence relationships when investigating the question of whether Filipinos cheat and comprehending the cultural background surrounding male cousins in the Philippines. The probability of adultery varies amongst Filipinas and is impacted by a number of variables, such as personal experiences, cultural ideologies, and societal expectations. Similarly, Filipino kingship culture shapes identity, relationships, and patterns of interaction through the role of male cousins. Both facets show the intricate web of Filipino cultural identity that connects romantic and familial relationships, illustrating the significant influence that cultural values can have on both social norms and individual behavior. Number one, gender dynamics and infidelity rates. According to research, infidelity is a taboo topic that affects Filipinos frequently due to cultural stigma and complexities. While extramarital relationships have historically been primarily associated with men, new research and reports indicate that female infidelity may be on the rise, defying traditional gender roles. Up to 55% of married Filipino women, according to estimates, have had extramarital affairs. This represents a significant change in social norms and behavior regarding female sexuality. One of the main causes of marital issues and a majority source of family stress in the Philippines has been found to be infidelity. There is a double standard at play when it comes to infidelity. While adultery by men may be socially acceptable, infidelity by women is frowned upon. Because of the macho culture's influence, women's decisions regarding fidelity are influenced by the binary expectations that are created for men and women. Number two, cultural factors influencing infidelity. The strong emphasis on gender roles and family values in Filipino culture may make it more difficult for Filipinos to understand adultery. The idealized role of women are as morally pure and devoted to their families, which make them especially vulnerable to social scrutiny if they have extramarital affairs, is described by the concept of Marianismo. However, because of the changing dynamics of contemporary relationships and the pervasiveness of globalization, women are exposed to new relationship paradigms in which cheating can have both situational and emotional reasons. Women's decisions to stray are influenced by a number of factors, including financial stress, emotional neglect, dissatisfaction in marriage, and external romantic temptations. In addition, the impact of technology and media has made the environment more permissive for extramarital affairs, which has stimulated younger generations' interest in non monogamy. Number three, disparities across generations in views regarding infidelity. Infidelity is viewed differently in the Philippines by different generations. More permissive views are frequently held by older generations who occasionally consider adultery to be a normal part of life, particularly for men. The younger generation, on the other hand, is more likely to reject infidelity and embrace contemporary ideas of loyalty and fidelity that are shaped by shifting social contexts. This generational gap is a reflection of both shifting relationship expectations brought about by greater exposure to progressive societal ideals and shifting moral standards. The Philippines' cultural landscape is full of stories about infidelity, and despite criticism, people are still fascinated by the subject. This duality highlights the complexities of love, loyalty, and betrayal within Filipino relationships by implying that even though infidelity is generally frowned upon, it nevertheless plays a significant role in family conversations and societal observations. Number four, understanding the role of male cousins in Filipino cousin culture. Understanding Filipino family dynamics requires a understanding of the term male cousin or pinsan na lalaki, which has great relational weight in Filipino kingship. In Filipino culture, addressing older male cousins as kuya, brother, signifies reverence and recognizes the significance of age and familial ties. Despite the fact that male cousins are not biological siblings, the hierarchical addressed is prioritized by the cultural structure, highlighting a depth of relationship that goes beyond biological relationships. Titles and terms reflect social structures and the respect given to age and familial ties. This practice reveals a broader cultural emphasis on respect and relational closeness. Additionally, the way that male cousins are included in the dynamics of familial interaction shows how Filipino culture continues to place a high value on communal ties, frequently treating extended family as immediate kin. Number five, kinship, social, and emotional dynamics. The relationship between male cousin encompasses more than just kingship. It is entwined with social interactions and emotional support networks that are common in Filipino society. The collectivist nature of Filipino culture shapes cultural expectations that define behavior and interaction, which are the foundation of these relationships. Kuya denotes kingship and respect, but it also suggests a sense of obligation, protection, and care that older male cousins are supposed to give to their younger relatives. Furthermore, the socio-cultural structures that regulate family ties highlight the impact of collective norms on personal conduct. Expectations of loyalty and support from male cousins are common, and they are influence personal decisions and responsibilities for generations to come. This complex kingship structure, which reflects broader societal trends and pressures inherent in Filipino culture, suggests that emotional connections and relational roles can impact behaviors like infidelity. Number six, the intersection of family ties and infidelity. Infidelity and family dynamics collide in Filipino culture, demonstrating how relationships are frequently shaped by larger social networks, such as cousins and extended family. Infidelity has the potential to upend social standing and family harmony, which makes it more detrimental to women than to men. If discovered, women may experience more shame and social punishment. A more sophisticated view of relationships results from the traditional interpretation of infidelity and familial roles changing as society does. Marriages and family structures may be strained as a result of women's struggles with the conflict between traditional values and contemporary realities. This continuous change highlights the deeply ingrained cultural norms that continue to rank family loyalty and faithfulness as the most important virtues in Philippine society. In summary, there are intricate cultural foundations that shape social acceptance and individual behavior in the Philippines. Relationship dynamics, especially when it comes to infidelity and familial positions like male cousins. The role of a male cousin transcends simple genetic ties, encapsulating deeper values that shape the fabric of Filipino identity and the relational norms that continue to evolve in contemporary society. This is true even though there is evidence of cheating among Filipinas. Therefore, it is important to approach the topic with an understanding of the cultural forces at play. This investigation provides a deeper understanding of the ways in which familial loyalty, societal expectations, and the dynamic evolution of relationship norms interact to shape Filipino identities. It also highlights the complex interplay between personal and cultural ethics in the Philippines. All right, folks, that is all for today's show. Thank you for watching once again. Until next time, have a good day.